Welcome back to the Great World Podcast. I'm your host, Isaac Hedges, joined by co-host Jacob Fulmer. Jake, what are we looking at today?
In today's episode, we are going to be covering a few different topics. One of those is going to be the big Home Alone secret. We're going to be continuing our series on oath-taking and the raccoon domestication. So we'll go ahead and we'll start things off by talking about the big Home Alone secret.
Yes, Home Alone, the movie I famously starred in as a kid.
Yeah.
So, the big Home Alone secret, Jake, what do we know about that?
Well, there's some things about the Home Alone movie. I think everybody knows the holiday movie, but there's a few things that a lot of you probably may not know about the movie. And one of those is that somebody, well, let's just say that they left their mark once they filmed the movie.
Yeah, I'll say they did. So, of course, the lead of the movie, Macaulay Culkin, was in this movie as a kid with one of the fellows who played a robber in that movie, as you well know, Joe Pesci, recalled recently from the time of shooting that movie that this encounter with Joe Pesci on one of these encounters, as crazy as it sounds, he said his co-star Joe Pesci said he bit me during rehearsal before filming even started. So, you heard it there, folks. The Home Alone secret. Again, very strange why exactly this was. It's hard to say. Was it part of the film? Was it poor rehearsal? Jake, do you know anything else about this?
Well, I believe that this was towards the end of the movie. Do we know exactly when this occurred? I believe it was inside of the house, the neighbor's house.
Inside the neighbor's house. Now that you mention it, Jake, it rings a bell. It rings a bell. So, was indeed
I
a
remember where it
practice.
was. It was where I don't remember which one of the robbers it was, but whoever the one that said it
Right.
made the comment, "I'm gonna bite every one of these little fingers off," and then he moved in to
Ah,
bite one of the
yes,
fingers.
I remember
That's
that.
where it
I should
was.
remember, of course, from when I was in the movie. Um, but of course, yes, that's what happened. And I don't recall which robber was played by Joe Pesci. I remember one of them was Marv. Do you remember the name of the other robber?
Let's see. It's not coming to mind right now.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah.
Dave, Bob, Joe?
Um,
Hard to say.
Harry. It was Harry, right?
Harry, yes, Harry and
Yes.
Marv.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't know
yeah,
how
and
I know
Harry
that.
was the fella. Harry was the fella who played Mad Max, and then the other Joe Pesci was Marv. Yeah, so it would have been Marv.
Huh. Yeah, so it was so Marv was the one who almost bit off the finger, your finger,
Well, didn't almost bite it off, but it was a close
did
call.
actually bite it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you hear that?
I hear that.
Yeah, oh
It's
my
real
goodness.
faint, real faint.
Yeah,
You
well,
tell where
you
that's
never
coming
believe
from?
it. I just received a message in a bottle.
Well, did it just fall out of the air or what?
I'm not really sure. It must have been secretly snuck inside of my
Oh, that's
office
crazy.
here.
That's crazy.
Wow, and then it got pushed right over here. This is crazy. How did
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Very crazy.
normally when you get a message in a bottle, you see it floating in the ocean, right? I don't remember any time where I've received a message in a bottle just out of thin air.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, what
Well,
should we do? I mean, we're already in the middle of this episode. Should we stray off topic a bit and read it?
Jake, I think we need to get that message out, figure out what it says. This seems much more urgent.
Yes, it does. And so, if we're not able to get to those topics that we mentioned previously, then we'll make sure to cover in a future episode. But we need to see what this message in a bottle is. So let's
Absolutely.
go ahead and just see what this says here.
Absolutely. So while Jake's pulling out and deciphering this message from this bottle that mysteriously appeared, of course, those topics we'd planned to get to, we will revisit those at a later date, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. And more great stuff coming up on the Great World Podcast. Jake, any progress pulling that message out of the bottle? Is it stuck in there pretty good?
Yeah, well, it certainly was here, and the
Okay,
casing
have
of
you
the
gotten it out though?
yeah, well, the casing that was sealing the paper was still in there. It looks like some waterproof
Okay,
sealing, which
okay, but the
I'm not
paper's
really
out.
sure why it was waterproof because, well, it wasn't in the water. But um, this message came in. Oh, this is quite strange. It was
Uh,
it was a listener of the Great World Podcast who sent this in to us.
oh, really? Okay, so a listener from overseas. What does this listener have to say?
Well, as I'm trying to translate what it says here, it appears that
Okay,
it's in a different language.
yes. Can you tell
Oh,
what
but it's also
language?
written in English as well.
Oh, great, great. So it is in
Okay, so
English
there's
as
an
well.
English
Good.
translation here,
Okay. How
and it
thoughtful.
and here's what it says. I would like to see in one episode where you two are on the phone in the middle of the episode.
Huh.
And then it
Well,
gives
what
a
an
whole
interesting
nother list of
request.
instructions for us to do in a little bit, but we'll get to that later.
What an interesting request. Well,
I
we'll
know.
have to see about doing it. Again, we always appreciate hearing from our listeners and viewers out there. And so that is one more perhaps unorthodox way to reach out to us for a message in a bottle. You can tie that to a brick, throw it through a window. It'll find its way to us. You can write it on a paper airplane. You can tie it to a pigeon and send it our way. Any number of ways that you can send a message. You can spray paint it on a wall in an alleyway, or you can simply put it in the comment below this video. You can always send us an email, gwp-international at att.net. Again, that is, of course, if you opt not to use the carrier pigeon, the message in a bottle, or any of those methods, the graffiti, the brick with the message tied to it. Again, so maybe not the most efficient, but certainly you can leave us a comment down below this video or send us an email as always. That's gwp-international at att.net. gwp-international at att.net.
Yeah, and I will say before we do place the call from that person's request that this message in a bottle came through over a year ago, so um, maybe not necessarily the most time efficient way to deliver information to us, but even though it took over 15 months, the message did get to us,
Alrighty.
so
Well,
keep that in
it's a
mind.
year later, but here we are. I'm sure it'll be well worth it.
Yes, it will be. Well, I guess I will go ahead and I will pick up the phone here
Okay.
and we'll see if we can do this here. There's some instructions that it wants us to do once we're on the phone. And so we'll see once we get there.
Okay.
I'm
Here
just
we
going to go
go.
ahead and dial right now. Make sure
Okay,
that
and
the
I will
phone is
talk to
all
you
plugged
shortly as
in.
soon as my telephone rings.
Yeah, I feel
And then
like
there
that
they are.
it is all starting to come through.
Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Ah, yes. Right here, that song. As always, lovely ringtone. Keeps playing just a little bit longer than you need it to. But it's good to hear from you, my friend. How's it going?
Well, it is going very good. I also like to hear the ringtone here on this phone. It's
That's
the
great to
theme of
hear.
Garfield that plays every time it rings.
Great to hear it. So, now that I have you on the line, my friend, what are we supposed to be doing?
Well, I'm going to keep reading what the next part of the message said because it said first that we were supposed to get on a call and
Okay, we're on the
then we
call,
were
check.
supposed to read off the next set of instructions.
Okay, so what's
And
next?
well, this is quite interesting. If I keep reading, it says that the date that they put on here was a joke, and simply they were joking around about that it took so long to get here. So apparently, it really didn't take 15 months to
Oh,
get
okay,
to
so much
us.
quicker, much quicker. So, do we know when it was actually written, Jake? Or when it was
Well,
sent?
it says it was written 15 minutes before we filmed.
15 minutes before. Wow, that is amazing. So certainly much quicker, as we talked about on a previous episode, much quicker than the U.S. Postal Service even. So again, one of the more efficient ways to get a hold of us. So
Yes.
certainly don't mail us a letter, put a message in a bottle and send it our way. It'll get here much quicker.
Yeah, that is definitely the most efficient way to do that. Definitely. So if we keep reading down here, and uh-oh. Well, this is quite disturbing.
Oh dear. You don't say. What's
Yeah,
the
this is
matter?
very disturbing. It says, "Watch your
Uh-oh.
back, I'm coming for you," is what it says at the bottom of the note.
Coming for me. Coming for you? Coming for us? Great World Podcast?
I'm not really sure, and it leaves one final set of
Watch your back.
instructions, and except the problem is that it's none of it's in English. There's no English translation for the
Oh,
final part of it.
okay.
So
Well,
I
it
guess I'll
says to
have to
watch her
use
back.
Garfield Google Translate here.
Yes, much
Yeah,
better
well, I
than
guess
the
that's
original
probably not
Google
going to work.
Translate.
That would end the call. That's why it's not going to work. So we'll go ahead
Yes.
and we'll use a more modern day device here to
Ah,
translate.
yes.
Let's see, the translation comes out to in English. Go ahead and look underneath your chair for further instructions.
Hmm.
I'm not sure whose chair it is, but I suppose that I'll start looking under my chair. You can
Well,
go ahead and continue doing that as well. Oh, here we are. Looks like we've got more instructions.
well, I do have this.
So it appears that they left you an object, and they left me some sort of additional note. What do you think they left that for?
Well, it appears to be a shoehorn.
Yeah. So I wonder what are they trying to send some sort of message? I know what
Yes,
sort of
perhaps it's a
message they're
clue.
trying to send. They want to
Perhaps
steal
it's a
your
clue.
shoes.
Something about her. Jake, check your shoes. Check your
Oh,
shoes.
check.
This must be a sign.
Oh, yes, it must be a sign.
Oh no,
Okay.
I need to check mine.
Wait a second. Is this a it's another note.
Oh my goodness. In your shoe?
Well, this one was also on the table right next to the other one, but yes, there is this one inside of my shoe.
Oh my. What
So
does it
first there
say?
was this note underneath my chair that said to check my shoe, and the shoehorn indicated that I was supposed to do that. So let's see what this next note says.
Oh,
Pardon me while I put down the phone for a minute. It's not like we'll be able to hear through any other method called this video.
oh.
So as I'm reading through this note, it says, "I want you to know that I am always watching you."
Okay, so first the note says, watch your back. And it says, I'm always watching you. It means
Yes.
someone is watching behind our backs.
I guess it's possible.
Well, mighty suspicious. I can't say that I see anyone, but that is quite concerning.
Yes, I'm just
Jake, are you
looking up
seeing
here at
anyone
the
there on
window.
your end?
All I see is the wind blowing around right now.
Is it actually windy outside?
I believe it is.
But are you sure? Are you sure it's not caused by any other means?
Oh
Because
my
it isn't
goodness.
windy here, and we're not far from where you are. Wait a
Yes,
second.
we're less than a mile apart, so that could be. Wait, what could that mean then?
Wait a second. Oh,
Thunder
dang.
moment.
Dang it.
It's not good. What
Oh
could
my
possibly?
God.
What? What's going on out there?
Oh my gosh.
What?
That,
What seems?
I don't know if you heard any of that clanging on your end. Did you hear that, pal?
I don't know that I did. What's going on over there?
Yeah, well, it bumped into our gutters, so that's what it was clanging for. Um, it wasn't windy, then all of a sudden a tree snapped and came over. It came over and banged into the gutter and fell onto the house.
Well, I guess it is really windy then. So that's okay, but so who is this person who's watching us? The
Well,
wind?
I don't know. Do we think this is connected with the tree?
Well, this doesn't make any sense, but how is this connected to all of the other notes that we're getting?
Well, that's a great question.
Well, I just noticed that there's this giant flower that wasn't here before we were filming.
Oh no.
What is going on here?
Well,
It's not even spring yet. How could there be flowers?
I'd be careful where you wave that. We don't want them to think that we've surrendered.
Surrender to what? Are you saying that this is a war right now?
The dark forces that are attempting to manipulate us with that tree outside of the window that just fell on the house just as we were beginning to look into this suspicion at what caused all of this. Jake, this is absolutely insane.
So it's going bad very quickly.
It is.
I suppose that it's. Wait, do you hear that?
Oh my. This can't be good.
This is not good.
No, it's
Something is
not.
going wrong. I
It
don't know
is.
what it is. What could be causing this?
Oh boy.
I wait a second. Something just knocked over the bottle. A
Oh
gust of
no.
wind just came in here and knocked over the bottle, the message in a bottle.
Hmm.
What? Whoever is watching us, what do you want? What are you after? It's not good. I need to get a weapon.
Okay. Wait, hold on, Jake. I better let you go. I've got another call coming in on the other line here.
Okay. All right. I'll transfer you to line one.
Yes. What? No, I don't believe that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Gosh. Wait.
Okay, Jake, are you still there?
Yes. Yes, I'm still here. What's the update from what did you get?
Okay, good. So I just got an odd call.
What was the call?
This fella, he had a very unusual accent. Said he was from uh, outer space and that he wanted his bottle back.
He wants the bottle back?
Yes, but how are we supposed to do that?
Well, I guess we gotta go to outer space. But wait, so is he the one who's watching us?
Maybe. The
But
question is,
how's
why would he send it if he wanted it back?
maybe we were never supposed to get it to begin with. But it was directed directly towards us.
Hmm.
Something does not seem right about this. And you know what I
There's
found
not
inside my
another.
office that I've never seen in here before?
I don't know. There's no other Great World podcast. It must have been directed toward us. And that box, where did that come from?
It wasn't here before. And guess
That
what it
is
is?
very
It's a
strange.
shoebox.
Jake, is there anything in it?
There's another message.
Oh, okay.
It
I guess we
says,
should read
"Send
it.
me back my bottle in this box before I break it over your head."
Oh,
Well, there we go.
okay, yes. So we've
We're
got
going
the
to send
bottle
it
into the
back.
box. How do we send it to outer space?
How do we send it to outer space? Well, I would say we could try throwing it, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No, they have to have a mighty
Probably
good
not.
arm. Oh,
Um, there's so many different ways that we could do this, but I just
yes.
can't think of one.
Yes, so many great ways out there. Just can't think of any of them.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, I guess we're gonna have to tell this guy that he needs to give up his quest because it's not gonna work.
oh my goodness.
What?
That can't be. I can't believe it. I'm getting another call on the other line. I don't know
Okay.
who this could be.
All right. I'll hold him.
Hello?
What on earth?
Yeah? No. Uh, um,
What on earth? This is so
that's
strange.
ridiculous. Are
What?
you kidding me? That I just don't believe this.
Wait. Hold on. I'm getting another call too.
Jack, are you still there?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to put you on hold. I'm now getting another call.
Okay, I'll hold.
Hello? Okay. Isaac, are you still there now?
Oh, yes, Jake, are you back? I
Yes, I think we
received a
need to
very
call. We
strange
need to end
call, and
this call immediately.
it
We're
appears that you
being
received
spied
a
on.
strange call as well.
Yes, we need to end this meeting, or we need to end this call right now because we are being spied on.
We're being spied on. And yes, that would be corroborated by the call that I received. Should I share that now or at a later point?
I would say at a later point.
At a later point. Okay, we will have to revisit that. But we need to do that very, very soon because this is very urgent. Please.
Yes.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
talk to you later, my friend.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye. Well, we did exactly what the note said to do. So the
Mhm.
real question is, how are we going to get back this bottle?
That's a great question. And if you don't mind, I've received some interesting insight on that call. So. this other fella claimed to be from another planet. And, well, you may be after me, Jake. You remember what we opened with? We talked about that film, back with Home Alone and my finger, the scar on my finger.
Yeah.
Um, well, uh, this fellow from outer space uh, seems to have a collection of these, and he said something about needing another to complete the sequence to finish the repairs on his ship. So I think in addition to the bottle, uh, he's requested my finger. So
What? Well,
so
the problem is I have the
I
bottle
guess
and you have
hold
your
on. I
finger.
bet that would explain. Wait a second. Don't tell me I'm supposed to use this.
You're supposed to use that to cut it off.
Anyone have some rubbing alcohol?
I can't say that I have any nearby.
Oh boy. Should I really go through with this?
Well, it may be the only way to get this guy off of our back. Well,
Well, should I do it slow or make it quick, like ripping off a band-aid?
I would just go right ahead and just. Okay, ready? Well,
Well, it's done.
it's done.
Yeah. So I guess we've just gotta put it in that box and find out how to send it.
Yeah. First, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to hand this over to you. This bottle.
Okay. Let me
Ready?
grab it. I might have a hard time doing that. A little
Yeah.
disoriented. Here it
Okay,
is.
ready? You know what? Let's just go ahead and make this easier. Let me just fax it over to you.
Oh, yes.
Because that's definitely how
Bottle
the fax
facts.
machine works.
Yes.
All right, did you get it? I faxed it
Oh,
over.
excuse me. Well, there's something coming off of there. Oh. Well,
Oh,
it
didn't quite
appears
come
to have
out the
been
same.
watermarked over the line, but
Yeah.
I received the bottle.
Yeah,
So,
it's a little bit different than the bottle that I sent over there, but I guess it kind of changed shape while it was in the
well,
fax machine.
if you don't pay for the premium, they watermark it like this.
Mm. So that's why
So,
that's on there. Hold on a second. I'm getting another call. I'll see what this is right here.
okay.
Hello? What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, there's no way that's possible. The guy never said that. Are you sure? You're his assistant. Okay, so then what was this whole request about needing to the message in a bottle and the finger from the Home Alone and what was the whole deal behind that? I mean, yes, I mean, he cut off his finger with a shoehorn and put it inside the message in a bottle. And okay, okay, I'll tell him the news. Okay, thank you. Yeah, bye. Well, Isaac, you're never going to believe this.
We gotta work on something, Jake.
What are you working on?
Oh, just getting it in the bottle. Oh,
Yeah. Well, you're never going to believe this, but I just got a call and it was from the guy's buddy. And he said that this was all just a big prank from this one guy who wanted to see us do something interesting on the podcast. So unfortunately, you cut off your finger for no reason. Apparently, this was
all
some
that.
sort of prank. All of these calls were from different people who were friends of his. It was all just one big prank.
Well, you know what? We better send him this anyway.
All right. Nothing like sending a prankster a big giant prank. But yeah, apparently the whole thing was set in motion. There was a few of his friends who broke into our studio and they set up everything. They put the box inside of here, the message in a bottle. The guy was never in outer space. There was never a camera in here. He just said that to get us looking and making us believe that it was all real. Quite the
So,
prank, wasn't it?
this was all a prank.
You cut off one of your fingers for no reason. Yes.
Well, I do suppose that's just another day on the Great World Podcast,
Yes, it
isn't it?
is. Well, I think that's all the time that we have for tonight.
That's right. So, thanks again for tuning in. Until next time.
I'm Jacob Fulmer.
And I'm Isaac Hedges, host of the Great World Podcast, signing off until next time. From all of us at the Great World Podcast and Great World Productions, good night and God bless.